Hello guys and welcome to another legendary stream right here on Twitch and YouTube. Slow, congratulations on being first. Funda, thank you so much for tuning in as well. Hope you all have an amazing freaking Saturday so far. And a crazy 30 streak. Oh my god, 30 days of eating Linus cables. But luckily I still have enough cables for the entire setup to work, but you have to stop eating mine somewhat soon, because otherwise, it's gonna get a little annoying with the reconnecting the cables. But thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Hope you all had a fantastic day. It's been so insanely hot, and I made good use of that today, with a nice 3K swim. Just practicing my technique. I'm really happy about that. But today, guys, plan is relatively straightforward. We are going to do a little bit of zero cycle practice. I know I initially yapped about doing the blackout thing, only like 13 goals, just kind of practicing draft out. But I think what I want to do instead, and we'll get to that, is I just want to check how many mods that the Cheated Inventory Challenge uses are already available for 26.2, because, well, 26.2 released on Thursday, on Tuesday, meaning I obviously want to try and get it updated, right? So, ideally, under very good conditions, we could even get the entire Cheated Inventory Challenge updated to 26.2, having, like, Sulfur Cave and Trowel Chamber connections. That'd be kind of cool, and obviously that would add more stacks. So depending on how things go and the mod availability, I might already update the entire challenge along with the doc. So that will take a little bit of time. So instead of doing the draft out stuff, I think I want to just look into that instead. That is the plan, and I'm so here for it. I had my fair share of sunlight today, so I can stay inside for a while. Really happy with that. And yeah, because I always mention, like, swimming is like the one thing that is not so natural, right? Like, a lot of people struggle with swimming in triathlons, and I'm starting to get to the point where it's like I'm actually enjoying swimming. It's not like tedious anymore. It's good. Not that I'm like super fast, but I can very easily hold like my pace for an hour. Hairstyle change. Oh yeah, I wanted to mention this as well. This is what I call lake hair. Okay, I don't know how that makes sense, but basically I did not shower after today's swim, and therefore this is just, the hair is a little more like, how do you say? Not really stiff, but it's just like more natural, right? Like it's not showered with like shampoo or anything. It's just natural. So, yeah, like, this hair doesn't look bad, but it doesn't feel very good either. So, I mean, I don't see a reason I'd have to shower, right? Like, I've been in the water for ages today, but it just doesn't feel like, yeah, I don't know. It doesn't feel right, but it's not like my hair is dirty or anything. It's just more clumpy. I don't know. It's just natural. Just natural. Yeah, I mean, I like it. It's just fully natural. I didn't see a reason to take an additional shower after my swim. So, I don't know. That's the outcome. I was expecting you guys to point that out. Cleaning off chlorine in open water. I swam in open water. There is no chlorine. It's... there's no chlorine. It's a freaking lake. What? Oh, what does that mean? What is that 3 in there? Yeah, so, I mean, it feels cool, and it makes it easier for me to, like, have my hair kind of just glued upwards. It's amazing. It's amazing. Right. There's actually a lot of stuff that I did. What about dirt, sand, microbes? The water is so clean. Okay, it's hard to argue, but the lake water is, like, too clean in terms of there's so much greenery living in the lake that it's like, people argue it's too much. No, I don't have any concerns about it being dirty in any way. No, not at all. Not at all. if it looks clean doesn't mean clean. No, it doesn't. Why are we arguing about this? It doesn't look clean. It has a lot of life and plants and nature in the lake that certainly means it's a very clean lake because it's a flourishing ecosystem. I don't know, that like nothing to argue about. Sorry. I get your concerns, but also I don't, because I don't know. If you go for a swim, then you'll realize it's just, there's nothing to worry about. Okay, cool. So what I want to do is first I'm just gonna do a little bit of Zeocycle practice. Let's get into things. It's gonna get so hot, so I'm probably gonna leave the door open for now. That's the first thing I'm gonna do. Then I also want to check. So there's a few things I need to pay attention to now. Second of all, I wanted to quickly check if I had backed up my Achievement Challenge World on this beautiful hard drive. I think I have, but I still want to check, especially if we do update it today. Which, given the past, I don't think that's going to happen. Because some mods always took quite long. But I might already update the screenshots. Now we'll see. No, I probably want to update the screenshots once I have the instance updated. So otherwise it's like annoying. Because it will add all the sulfur stacks. And, well, that's actually about it already. Nothing else got added. And the music disc. That music disc could be interesting. Because there's some trickery you can do. Because that music disc only generates within minecarts within a sulfur cave. But you can actually, if you don't open the minecart, you can push the minecart into the sulfur cave and then open it. And then the loot generates for the first time. So it's very interesting because you can actually loot manipulate the entire thing. I'm really glad that's a mechanic. So, do you know how, like, when you are in Spectator and you open up a chest, it says, like, loot hasn't generated yet? That's the exact thing you can abuse. You push the minecart into the sulfur cave and then open it up. Okay, yeah, I've backed it up. So that's gonna make it really fun once we go for all item speedruns. Yeah, it's super genius. So if you find a mineshaft, like, next to a sulfur cave, and you find multiple minecarts, you can kind of just try and push them all into the sulfur cave, then open them back to back to back. You just need one disc. It's huge. It's like a 48% or something to get it. Yeah, I initially saw it on Sisuma Voids. He showed that initially. I thought that was so cool. It's actually so neat. Let's go over here. And she's so complicated. How does it even work? I think this is still some, like, leftover feature. You know how the luck effect theoretically exists? And I think it's all tied to I don't know why it wouldn't work in Spectator, though. I know it's weird, but it has to check your luck effect before the loot gets generated. And I think it's kind of in combination with that, even though it's never been proven that if you give yourself the luck effect through commands, that it will actually change anything in the loot table. Like, it just doesn't. So I don't even know why that's a thing. I really couldn't tell you. That wasn't it. But it's really fun. And I'm super excited for all item speedruns. Or something that I'm planning that is even bigger. Where we'll most likely have to do that. Because, I mean, I think sulfur caves throughout the snapshots ended up getting bigger. So it might not be that hard to have, like, a mineshaft inside it. But it used to be worse. It used to be quite tricky. And another fun fact, I think I've mentioned this already. It is possible for the... Oh, this is not gonna work. For the geysers to generate on top of the... of, like, windswept hills. And since geysers have tuff generating inside them, any ores that generate within that tuff gets converted to deep slate ores. So it's technically possible to find, like, deep slate emeralds at Y90. M33 Galaxy, one of my closer contacts, who's an insanely talented seed finder, has shown me some screenshots of a Y83 deep slate emerald. I deliberately asked them, like, does this make deep slate emeralds more common? It really doesn't, so. The world is saved. I'm happy about that. Because that would have been really annoying if deep slate emeralds somehow got more common. But it's crazy, actually. Oh god, what are these pearls? Okay, I'm not getting anywhere. Can you use an emote with deep slate emerald? You should be able to, no? Deep slate emeralds. That's a basic 7TV emote. Yeah. I don't see why you wouldn't be able to use that. You don't have to use the sub emote, obviously. But I wouldn't yap about my favorite block and not have you guys be able to use any emote. Yeah, see? It works. Maybe it just didn't display properly, I don't know. Oh, beautiful. Oh, you might be low. No, we're good. Oh, lovely start. Let me get my paper sorted here. Right, and another thing that I did, which we yapped about yesterday. Dan Clancy, the Twitch CEO, I've not known about this since Excel pointed it out yesterday, has officially stated it's okay now to have both YouTube and Twitch chat combined and shown within the stream. Right? And I spent way more time than I would like to admit looking into ways. I assume that's a different Clancy. But yeah, the point is that I thought it was just not allowed and against the terms of service, but it just is fine as of, like, April this year? Or was it February? So it's still somewhat recent. Oh god, what are we doing? Oh man, I have so much time. Yeah, that's not gonna do it, is it? Yeah, that was way too early. I did have no idea when to time that. 2 blocks on the SMP and not far away from spawning a cave. That's so beautiful. I loved seeing people speedrun a deep slate emerald. It's actually quite interesting because you do it on 117, because 117 adds like 5 blocks of deep slate emerald towards 0, like Y0, and then you just have crazy good odds to find them on the like 116 terrain. So super interesting, and then you obviously have to trade for Silk Touch and get like a ideally diamond pick or iron pick. It's crazy fast. What else I wanted to say? Yeah, M33 Galaxy also showed me a seed where there is a deep slate emeralds at Y-18. Which, mind you, I initially thought was impossible. Because according to the wiki, they shouldn't generate below -16. Oh, okay. Oh, I'm gonna die. Yeah, that's some damage. So yeah, crazy Y-18. Gonna work now. That was cool to see. Just just constantly playing everything. Yeah, whatever. Constantly engaged. Go, 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 go. That is really cool. And apparently the wiki did update on... I think I showed this on stream as well. The wiki did update on the odds of the... Troll Chamber encounters as well. Apparently they're all the same rarity. And I just got unlucky. Please don't fly, please don't fly. I hate you. Okay, I'm on 88. Oh, this is not gonna work. Oh god, I'm way too slow. Yeah, that's the rotation. Bam, bam. Oh, yikes. So that was super, super interesting. And, yeah. Maybe today we can already update to 26.2? Most likely not. I'll definitely have to see how it's gonna, like, work out with Vulcan and all that. Oh, what? Go, 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 go. Oh yeah, and what I completely forgot to mention. So the combined multi-chat thing, I have looked into it. And I spent way more time than I would like to admit yesterday. After the stream trying to set that up. And I initially had a pretty decent setup. But it ended up being... Oh god. Yeah, that doesn't work. It initially ended up being... Or I shouldn't say initially. It ultimately ended up being... that it doesn't support 7 TV emotes. And that was like a massive breaker. I had everything set up. Like same font size. Oh no. I initially wanted to do the Minecraft fonts because I thought that was cool. But I kind of wanted it to look like as similar as possible to how I have it now. And I spent so much time scaling it down, perfecting it exactly like 3 hours or 2.5 hours. Definitely past 3 a.m. And I perfected it with like the chat setup I have currently. The full face cam scene, the just chatting scene has like a different setup. So I rescaled it for that as well. I set it all up just to realize it didn't support 7 TV emotes. It would have worked flawlessly with like YouTube stream plus Twitch stream, but didn't support 7 TV emotes. So that means I had to revert everything, and today, unfortunately, I didn't have time to continue working on it. However, I basically have a setup now. That's... I don't know how much I'll have time tomorrow, but maybe by tomorrow I'll have it all ready. But it will still take a bit, but I have a setup now that supports everything, that works with YouTube and Twitch, and... yeah, it just bothers me that I wasted so much time for nothing. But that should soon mean you guys will be able to see the YouTube chat as well through the stream. It's gonna be awesome. And yeah, no, I'm just like annoyed I spent so much time going the wrong direction, basically. I've already uninstalled the app that I initially used for this. But I kind of talked about this anyways. I mentioned Streamer Bots, which is like one of the newest applications that allows a lot of stream stuff. And... oh god. And that in combination with a plugin actually got me a perfectly to where I want it to be. Twitch isn't allowed to see YouTube aristocrats. Yep. Exactly. That's gonna be really hype. That's gonna be really hype. I think the rest is gonna stay relatively similar. I don't want the chat to be like a massive part of the stream. I don't want it to be like super distracting. Oh, I just made a clip. And so the setup should stay mostly the same. It's just gonna be that you will see like a little Twitch logo kind of in front of Twitch chatters, a little YouTube logo in front of YouTube chatters, and some combined moderation stuff, which is going to be cool for me. Plus, I can obviously spin this further and then have actual YouTube chatbot moderation as well, which currently I've not found a proper way of doing that. So there's a big step in like production quality in that regard. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, I just have a simple button that does a clip, so don't be confused. Just like an automatic thing. Oh, what? I'm not supposed to do an offset there. Bam, 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 bam. Alright. But I'm hyped. I hope nobody is like extremely upset about me not doing draft out. I mean, my performances weren't always the best, to say the least, so I don't think anyone is super annoyed. That was a good double bed, though. 100 damage, 103 actually. We're not upset. I'm glad. Because I mean, I sucked at it anyways. To be fair, I still want to get better. But I don't know. It's just not been that fun because I just like sucked that much that it just kind of got me more tilted than anything. Yo, Colkin, welcome in! Welcome! Happy Saturday! Oh god, that's a high pearl. It's whatever, it's from tower. Should work still. Oh, yoy. It's not a good situation here. 95 is not gonna work. Chill Saturday to y'all. Chill Saturday to you too! Hope you're doing amazing. It's so hot outside. I'm glad I had some time to go swimming today. And really just cool off. Because I gotta make use of it. And it's been very refreshing. Oh. Wappa. You break that? Sorry, bro. Sorry to have a bed in your path. Oh, these chump throws are so bad. I want to have, like, more armor. Because in new version runs, I'll always have more. It's just inevitable. Bam, 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 bam. Oh, that's right. No, oh my god. How? How am I still up here? You have weird rotations, buddy. Oh, that doesn't work. Oh! Okay, I'm happy with that, though. So hot that I didn't get hypothermia from going into the water for the first time in ages. That's good. That's actually really good. Nice. I hope you can enjoy some more water time, swimming time, whatever in the future. Hello, XL. Hello. How are the temperatures in Canada? If you don't mind me asking, because it's boiling out here. It's nice for swimming, though. Oh, 25 is amazing. That's the sweet spot right there. That's the sweet spot. Okay. So, I am sorry if this is gonna be a little bit different. I'm quickly gonna, like, close the door a little bit. It's weird for me to, like, hear my echo. Because like, the main hallway actually has a tiny bit of reverb. I'm just, like, yelling through the whole house. I mean, it doesn't bother anyone, but just, like, strange for me. So, now, where do we even start? I want to basically get the document ready. It's pure cinema. I don't know. I like, of course, it interferes with my stream, so I'm not gonna, like, watch it now. But I think I'm just fine seeing, like, the best clips at the end, or just, like, looking at the final standings. I don't have enough motivation to, like, watch it. I don't know. But I'm very happy if you guys give me some updates, especially on Feinberger and Infume. I mean, those are my favorites. So, have you not soundproofed your room after all these years? What do you expect? No. And I probably still won't in many years because I'm lazy. And sound quality is good enough for me. And I mean, the only thing that bothered me now is because I have to keep my door open because the window, if I open up the window, it's gonna be 40 degrees in here, right? And so, like, I don't have my door open, and then it wouldn't matter at all. It's just that it's so hot right now that I have to have the door open to at least have a slither of cold air coming in. Because my room temperature, like, the hallway relative to my room is, like, at least a 10 degrees difference. Parents don't have to listen to you. Yeah, I don't know. I'm too lazy, as I said. I can't motivate myself to do that.